Hi everybody, my name is Bookie and I'm here for the Good Eve channel. And today I'm going to be talking about 7 habits that build wealth. So here at the Good Eve channel, we love talking about money, money sense, money thoughts, and just what it takes to build wealth, to keep wealth, and to grow wealth. So today's video, what you can expect to learn are to get an idea of some habits that you may already have, some habits that you may need to form that will help you build, keep, and grow your wealth. Now, I'm going to give you fair notice today. My little daughter is here. She's back from school and I'm running late with the videos. So if you hear some coughing and you hear some hair jingling, know that that is her. I'm a mom, and so I have to take care of her and also provide content to you. So let's all laugh and be good about it. So before we go on, I want to ask that you give us a thumbs up, a like. Please like this video, and I also want to ask that you subscribe. Please help us out with the YouTube algorithm. And you know I'm going to ask, since I'm giving you 7 habits that help you build wealth, I'm going to ask you to share this with, you got it, 7 people. Share with them, help a soul, and help your own soul. That's how it works. All right. So the first habit that is important for building wealth is goals. What do I mean by goals? It's important that you develop your own financial wealth goals and you write them down. You can have them, typed up on your laptop or in a file. But I also like the feeling of holding a pen and paper and also committing them and writing them physically. You need to write your financial goals down. They need to be really embedded in you, that this is what I am working for. And you need to ask yourself some questions when developing your own financial goals. Is this your own goal? Is this what will make you happy? Or are you doing this because, in my old boys club, and in my old girls club, or in our alumni group, that's what they do. So you write that down. That's going to be your guide. Habit number 2, always invest your spare change. So this habit is about getting into the habit of always investing any excess money you have. So you go out, maybe you go shopping and you're done. There's a tendency to be like, okay, I have some spare money. Let me just use it thoughtlessly. But it's about intention. This habit is about you being intentional about building wealth all the time, about accumulating, scraping money together. There's something my husband and I used to say. I remember when we first started the process of building together for many years in our marriage, and maybe that'll be a discussion for another day. We actually invested. At a point, we invested apart. We came back together. We split our finances again, and at a point we now came back together. So I remember when we now started working together finally as a team, we would always say, okay, we need to make an investment. Let's scrape, and we look at all our different accounts, our salary accounts, our saving account. Maybe we have an account where dividends are paid, and we take money, we used to call it scrape, because we were scraping money from all these different areas, and we bring it together and make an investment or invest it in something. So I really think having that attitude around spare change is the same kind of thing. If you know that what you do for your business or for your work, you handle a lot of cash, it's always good. Have like a little piggy bank for yourself where you put your cash. Put your money in there, and at the end of the week, at the end of the month, pay it back into the bank, your savings account that you're using to accumulate money to invest. Okay. Habit number 3, really stop small, mindless daily purchases. Now, in the US, they would say stop buying coffee or stop buying cappuccinos. But here, it's not coffee and cappuccinos. But if you're the person that every day there's one drink you must have, or every day there's one snack that you always stop to buy on your way to work or on your way from work. Work has ended. Let me treat myself. And you're also buying that thing every day. You don't need to do that. Find other ways to relieve stress, to satisfy yourself that have nothing to do with you mindlessly spending money. You may just think, but it's not that much money, Bookie. How much is it? But can I tell you, if you sit down and calculate how much you've spent on that particular habit for the last 365 days, you realize that it's a lot of money that you could have used to do something. Definitely, you would have bought a plot of land, maybe in Ogun State, but you would have bought a plot of land. So you need to think about that. All these mindless purchases. When it comes, if it's something like, well, every day at lunch, look forward to when all your workmates and all of you buy lunch and order lunch. You say, but mommy is bookie, it's a mama puts. How much is the money? I'm telling you, you can eat better quality food, more volume of the food. If you take that same budget for a month that you use to buy food like that, and you invest that money and buy those groceries in your house, you will eat for 2 months, 3 months on that money, no matter how small you think it is. Because that mama puts Iya Risi that's selling you rice, she's doing it to make a profit. She's not a charity. So you buy your items in bulk, even things like snacks. Oh, but every day I like particular plantain chips. Why not buy those items in bulk? Find a good type that you like, buy it in bulk. You get a bit of a discount. And then, sometimes the habit too is, because you buy so much, you feel you must eat all of it. But if you buy it at home and you portion it out in sizes at home, you'll be surprised that what you usually eat in one day, maybe you give half of it away every single day. That same plantain chip portion can serve you and serve you and serve you, because a lot of those plantain chip vendors, they have a wholesale size, they have a bulk size, they have an individual serving size. If you buy the bulk size and now put it in servings, you make so much, there's so much savings you can get. And remember, this is about a lifestyle. When you're single and you get these things, this habit right, when you get married, you continue to the habit, you'll get it right. Those savings will magnify. When you start having children, the savings will still magnify all the more. But if you think that, it's just me, I'm only taking care of myself, it will not be easy by the time you settle into a family and you have to be now the responsible adult who's setting habits and behaviors. And remember, you're teaching your children your habits. So if you are wasteful, I can assure you, if you have 3 children, 2 of them will be like you. That's how it works. But if you are frugal and you're responsible and you're smart, you can eat good quality food that people will be envious to see you eat. Get nice serving containers, beautiful bowls. Let them know that, yes, you are the one that has that effigy, that extra, that presentation of your items. They will even wish that they could have the plantain chips that's in that beautiful snack bowl that you always bring to the office, and you just take it out one by one and eat it as if it's all about presentation. But if you are like, don't put that effort and planning into it, you will just easily and effortlessly waste money every day. And it applies to other aspects of your life. Okay, another habit that you need to have to build wealth is always save and invest unexpected or bonus cash. So if you work in a job, maybe you guys are working on a brief, you've done really well, your boss is so happy, and they just gift you with a windfall of cash. The first thing that needs to come to your mind is, I need to put that in my mutual fund. In fact, you should know which one you're planning to put it in. What should not come to your mind first is, this weekend, it's drinks on me, it's food on me, it's me, all the way. I don't care if they gave you 100 million naira. I don't care if they gave you $50,000. But Bookie, I can just spend 1,000. No, that's where the mistake is. First, you always invest your money so that you can get a return on that money in its entirety. Then from the return of that money, you reinvest. If you get a dividend from that investment, you keep reinvesting. By the time you've done like your 4th, 5th, or 6th cycle of dividend or return on that money, and that's when you can decide that, okay, now who do I want to bless? Who do I want to help? Who do I want to buy drinks for or feed everybody? But if you're always the person that everybody looks to, that, once you blow, you'll come and spend this money, then you've now set up yourself in a situation where when you don't do that, people aren't really going to be nice. They're going to talk behind your back. And because you've cared what they thought before, it'll really hurt your feelings. They may even ignore you, disassociate from you. They'll say the horriblest, meanest, nasty things to your face that you're just a terrible person, because they know that those things matter to you. Because there's only someone who it matters to that needs to buy drinks for the whole office or for all their friends every time they hit a financial milestone. So I just want to advise you, when it comes to things like that, once you get unexpected money, an unexpected windfall, unexpected cash, always have a plan for your money. Immediately that thing comes in, before it sits in your account and becomes a victim of mindless spending. Call your investment advisor, cut them a check, send the money, transfer it off. So habit number 5 is to spend 30 minutes a day reading. And one thing you'll notice about really wealthy individuals is they're very knowledgeable. They know a lot about even investments they would never invest in. They know a lot about it. Investments they do invest in, they follow faithfully and judiciously. They read newspapers, they read books, they read nonfiction books. They know that you can get understanding and inspiration around how to order your finances and improve your finances from so many different places. Cultivate the habit of reading at least 30 minutes a day. All right, habit number 6, avoid lifestyle inflation. The truth is, as you continue on this wealth building journey, you will make some gains, you will make some headway. And when you're making headway, there'll be a temptation for you to want to live it up a little, to increase how much you spend on certain items. And this is the time when you really need to lean on your personal sense of discipline and really need to look at your goals and determine where you are along the path. Now, remember, it's important that you take care of basics and you take care of necessities and a step above that. But when you're buying things just to prove to people that you can do it, you really need to examine your center, because that particular habit is counterintuitive to avoiding lifestyle inflation. It is by definition the definition of lifestyle inflation. And why is lifestyle inflation so risky and dangerous? The truth is, it's always easier to improve your lifestyle. Everyone is like, oh, I could get used to good living, to this living. It's always hard to cut back. So for as long as you are comfortable at the level that you are, eating what you eat, living where you live, driving what you drive, instead of, for instance, changing a car every 3 years, if you can buy a good quality car and use it comfortably for 10 years, you are under no pressure to have to go and buy a car every 3 years. As long as it's serving you and it's well maintained, drive that vehicle for as long as you can. And then when the time comes, you can make a change. But there's some people who are like, no, every 3 years I have to be launching a car, I have to have a new car, I have to show them. And the challenge is, yes, people are impressed for all of 1 or 2 days. It may circulate in your friends, around your friendship group for a few weeks. But guess what? In a few months later, someone else is going to buy a car. And then your purchase is old news. But you are left with the real bill that you just paid for this vehicle, which you might not have had to do. And, there are all sorts of things that come with that. For instance, if you have a driver who's driving you and you just spent 80 million on a car, he's going to look at you and be like, oh, guy, I need some loans. Oh, me too. I need some, because he knows you have money like that. So the expectations of even your family, the people who work with you, the people around you, that you have money that you're using in what they may seem as I won't say wasteful manner, but a wasteful manner, then they'll be like, if he's going to waste money, let him also waste money on me, please, Father Lord. So when it comes to lifestyle inflation, be very, very careful about inflating your lifestyle. Don't be in a hurry for that. If you're comfortable where you are, you don't need to live up to anybody else's expectations. Developing the habit of being immune to other people's thoughts and opinions of you is a very useful habit that will support avoiding lifestyle inflation. The 7th habit that's really good for helping to build wealth, and this is the final habit, is create multiple streams of income. I can't say this enough. Make it a habit for you. You should be getting dividend income. You should be getting rental income. You should be getting royalty income. At least those 3. Make it a conscientious effort. I mean, if we calculate how much time we as individuals spend just mindlessly watching TV, watching movie series, watching all sorts of things, we can use that same time to begin to develop a product. We can use that same time to just make decisions about what we're going to invest in, what we're going to partake in. So always be looking out to create multiple streams of income. Well, that's it for me today. I just want to ask again that you give this video a like. Please share it with at least 7 people. And as I always say, please be humble and learn. Bye for now.